Dustin is in Philadelphia. Hi, Dustin. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Dave. How you doing today?
Better than I deserve, man. What's up?
I am the owner of a small interior demolition company. I have 3 employees to include myself. We gross $400,000 to $500,000 a year. I spent the last 3 years training someone to take over my day-to-day management so that I could move closer to my family, about 2.5 hours away. After I made the move, I find out that the gentleman can no longer work for me due to health reasons. And now I am trying to fill that position. I can't find anyone who's willing to fill in for that. And I don't know whether I should continue searching or sell the business.
What's your day job?
That is my day job. Right. Currently, I'm driving 2.5 hours every day. 5 hours.
What were you doing when you moved away and he was running the company?
Part of the interior demo, I also do complete house teardowns. So I was doing that. The last year, actually, I was more or less getting our house ready to sell to move.
So you weren't working?
Not every day, no.
Well, I mean, if you were working, what were you making? What were you doing?
Yeah, the last year, when I was working, I would be running the excavator, tearing down houses.
At the new location or the old location?
The old location.
Okay.
Everything is at the old location.
So you were still coming back and forth?
Correct. We're currently, after we moved, and then I found out he couldn't.
I got that part, but I'm trying to figure out what your plan was. Where were you going to?
I was 2.5 hours away.
I know. What were you going to be doing?
To a new location and start new work there.
What?
Demolition.
Oh, you're going to do the same thing there.
So yeah, I'm sorry. Same type work, different area.
Okay. Yeah, sell it. Yeah. Do you have equipment?
I do. I have excavators, trucks, tools.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you just take them with you?
It was an established business in that area. 12 years in business there, and I just didn't want to.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just sell your customer list.
Yeah, because
you're going to go over to the other place and buy equipment. And right now, what you're getting ready to sell with a $400,000 business that does not have a manager running it, really, you're going to be selling your equipment, and your customer list is about all you're going to be selling. Because I can't buy, if I'm an absentee investor, I can't buy this business because it won't operate.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking at.
Yeah, so you can't sell it. You're going to end up selling off the stuff. And if you're going to sell off the stuff and then turn around and buy the same stuff over at the other place 2.5 hours away, just load up the truck and head to Beverly, man.
Well, the equipment I could take, the interior demo work is a lot more manual labor for like renovations of residential homes.
Yeah.
That I don't want to get back into.
Okay.
And that most of my equipment is tied up in the portion I do want to take with me.
Okay, then take the equipment and sell the customer list.
Okay. I didn't see it being that valuable.
What kind of profit? Well, I mean, what's the equipment all worth if you sold it?
If I sold
all of it,
about $200,000.
Okay. So that's the book value of the business. Is $200,000, and you grossed $400,000. This business won't bring $200,000, so it's worth more breaking it up than it is trying to sell it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I just take my $200,000 worth of equipment and go start me a new demo business over 2.5 hours away near family. Net goal is achieved. You're not getting money in your pocket, and it's going to take you a little while to get things going. And hopefully, you can sell a customer list or work with somebody over there, maybe a competitor that would buy a little bit of something from you, what's left of the business other than the equipment that includes your employees going to work there.
Gotcha. Yeah, we don't have any competition. We have a niche little market here. We do a lot of high-end work for high-end contractors.
Well, one of them may want it.
I've been asking around. Yeah, I've been putting the word out for 6 months now, and just haven't gotten any good feels on it.
It's a very tough thing to sell a business in this situation. It really is. And so basically, if you were just going to go to work for somebody doing whatever, something completely different over in the new place, then I would tell you to just sell your equipment there, because it's going to bring more than this business will bring. And basically, you're shutting it down and breaking it up. And that's called a book value, meaning what can you sell the assets of the company for, because the company doesn't have any value as a going concern, because there's no manager to cause the profit to happen. That makes sense?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think you're going to be. I think you're having an equipment sale, and in your case, I don't think you pick up a piece of equipment and you sell it out of the 200. Maybe sell $50,000 worth and take 150 with you. You got that $50K in your pocket to get you up and going in cash and get you some operating grease in that other market, because you need some grease. It sounds like this is squeaky. But I mean, you have never hesitated to jump on the business end of an excavator and start tearing something down. And so it won't take you long to get to tearing something down if you've got an excavator over there. You know how to do it, and you've done it before, and you know how to talk the talk and walk the walk, and you know who is the customer. You know where to go find them. You're just going to be doing it in a new location, and it's going to take you a little while longer to build up word of mouth. But you just got to go knock on the doors of the builders, the contractors, whoever it is you're dealing with is doing this stuff. House movers, wherever it is you're doing demo, and just start talking to all of them, and then start swinging that excavator around everywhere and making a little money. But I think you're going to spend a lot of time, of your energy and calories running back and forth for no money. And so I'm not going to spend any time running back and forth. I'm just going to close this thing, take the equipment, sell one piece, take 50 grand, put it in my pocket, and go over to the other place and set up 2.5 hours away and start a business. And I think you're going to end up making more money that way than you do any other thing you do. That's what it sounds like to me anyway. That's the problem where a business is not making even $1 million yet, top line. Both of these calling in this hour, one was 650, one's 400. It's hard to get to scale. You're stuck there at that, what we call the treadmill operator stage, which is where you're doing all the work. And if you don't do all the work doesn't get done. If you don't show up, nothing happens. And that means you're stuck on a treadmill. And the way you get off of that is you grow the business in size enough that you're adding team members, and then the business doesn't 100% rely on you. And his exact problem is the business relies on him. The first guy, his dad's going to the mission field. The business relies 100% on his dad. It's $650,000 top line. And so those are treadmill businesses. Now, it's not a top line thing, except that it's harder to get enough people on board when you're not bringing in any more than that to get the delegation to occur. But the way you break the back of being a treadmill operator and level up to Pathfinder, stage 2 of the 5 stages in the EntreLeadership system, is you've got to get the income where it's not all dependent on you personally. Now, in Dustin's case, he's going to go over, and he's going to start over at treadmill. We all start at treadmill, just about. But then once he gets that going, I want him to start adding people and create some bench depth on people who can do work when he's not on the job site, people who can get work going when he's not there to do the sale, and all of that. So where all the revenue is not dependent on one single person. That's what we're doing. Hey, this is the EntreLeadership Podcast.